Hello, everyone. In today's lesson, we're going to understand what spoken English really is. Many learners spend years studying grammar and memorizing vocabulary, yet when they need to speak, they hesitate. The problem is not a lack of knowledge. The problem is a lack of speaking structure. Spoken English is the ability to express your thoughts clearly, naturally, and confidently in real time. To do that, you need 5 core skills: thinking in English, building sentences quickly, using common conversation patterns, speaking with natural flow, and responding without hesitation. In this lesson, we will cover each of these skills with practical examples. The first skill is thinking in English. If you think in your native language and then translate, your speech becomes slow and unnatural. Fluent speakers do not translate word by word. They connect ideas directly to English expressions. For example, instead of translating an entire sentence, think in chunks. I need to. I want to. I think that. It seems that. There is. There are. Once these patterns become automatic, speaking becomes much easier. The goal is not to think about grammar rules. The goal is to access useful sentence structures instantly. The second skill is sentence construction. Most spoken English is built from predictable patterns. For example, subject plus verb plus object. I read books. She studies medicine. We watch lectures. To add more detail, subject plus verb plus object plus reason. I study English to improve my communication skills. Subject plus verb plus opinion. I think this method is effective. Subject plus verb plus time expression. I usually practice at night. If you master these frameworks, you can speak about almost any topic. In everyday speech, a small number of tenses are used most frequently. Present simple. I study medicine. Present continuous. I am preparing for an exam. Past simple. I watched a lecture yesterday. Present perfect. I have completed my assignment. Future with will. I will call you later. Future with going to. I am going to start a new course. If you can use these 6 structures confidently, you can handle most conversations. Functional language means phrases used to perform specific communication tasks. Giving opinions. I believe that, in my opinion, as far as I am concerned, agreeing. I completely agree. That makes sense. Disagreeing. I see your point, but I am not sure I agree. Clarifying. What I mean is, let me put it another way. These expressions make your speech more natural and sophisticated. Connectors help your ideas flow smoothly. Adding information? Also. In addition. Furthermore. Giving reasons. Because. Since. As. Showing contrast. However. Although. On the other hand. Giving examples. For example. For instance. Using connectors makes your speech organized and professional. Fluent speakers do not always know the perfect word. Instead, they use strategies to keep speaking. Buying time. Let me think. That is a good question. What I would say is, rephrase it. In other words, what I am trying to say is, handling unknown vocabulary. It is a kind of. It is something you use to These strategies prevent silence and maintain fluency. Good spoken English is not only about grammar. Pronunciation, stress, and intonation are equally important. Compare. I did finish the report. I did finish the report. The emphasis changes the meaning. Intonation also shows emotion and intention. Statements usually fall in tone. Questions often rise. Clear pronunciation and natural rhythm make your speech easier to understand. Question: what are your future goals? Basic response: I want to become a doctor. Advanced response: my long-term goal is to become a physician and continue developing my communication and clinical skills. Question: what do you think about technology in education? Advanced response: I believe technology has transformed education by making high-quality learning resources accessible to students around the world. This is how simple ideas can be expressed more professionally. Fluency develops through consistent, structured practice. Listen to high-quality English every day. Notice useful phrases and sentence patterns. Repeat them aloud. Use them in your own sentences. Record yourself speaking on different topics. Review and correct your mistakes. Practice responding spontaneously to common questions. Remember, fluency is not the absence of mistakes. It is the ability to communicate ideas clearly and confidently. Focus on thinking in English. Use proven sentence structures. Expand your functional language. And practice consistently. That is how advanced spoken English is built.